Hey y'all, it's Asha Sarish, your favorite life coach. We are getting back into it. And by into it, I mean we're reviewing Ready to Love Season 10, episodes 1 through 4. Spoiler alerts, we're talking about cast members and details of the episode. So let's get into the next dater. Next on the list is Miss Shanice. No flex. If you caught it, you caught it. Shanice is 44. She is a residential, hold on, let me get a title right, residential habilitation agency CEO. And she's beautiful, as you can see. She is a serial entrepreneur. She meditates, prays, and she loves Pilates. She talks a lot about her businesses. Let me put some respect on the. She wants to be married and start a family. She went on the group date at the skating rink. She was feeling Hussein. Um, Excuse me if I mispronounce anybody's name, but she said that she felt protected and safe. He's tall, dark, and handsome, and she just felt safe. So Tommy always has some type of space where he meets up with the women and the men in separate groups to discuss how they're feeling, how their journey is going, and to decide who's going home. So this season, it's in the vault, Tommy's vault. And Shanice got emotional in the vault, sharing how she's been through a lot, like homelessness. She's been broke twice and got through that, overcame that. And she really values feeling protected and supported. And so when she was sharing her experience, she did get emotional. She went to the pool party as well that Fritz, one of the other daters, cast members, um, threw at his house. And one thing about Shanice, she don't mind showing off her body, yada yada. Like this was her first outfit at the first mixer. Um, at the skating rink, she had back out, legs out, thighs, booty, breast, hug, cleavage. So she doesn't mind showing her body. And at the pool party, she had on a skin tight, see through mesh bodysuit, showing her body. She looks good. She's very confident in her shape. She did discuss the importance of spiritual alignment with one of the daters, Francisco, and she was the one, her along with Fritz, that kicked off the pool party fiasco by hugging and falling into the pool together. So that kicked off the other cast members who were at the swim party to jump in after them. So let's dive a little deeper into her overview. I would say some of her green flags are that she's beautiful. Message. She's beautiful. She is confident. She is definitely secure in her within herself. She has her things together. She is successful. She's spiritually aligned and rooted in her spirituality and values that. And she's very clear on what she wants. She's resilient. She's overcome things in her life. And she's doing well in life. Yellow flags could be maybe some lingering emotional baggage from past relationships. She hasn't gone too much into it, so we shall see. Um, and then some of her red flags could be that she leads with her career. The fellows was feeling like she was giving LinkedIn energy in the um, on the dates, and so it is a beautiful thing to be a successful woman, to be proud about your success, to be proud of your accomplishments. But if you are a woman that values the opinions of men because you want to date men, um, that is most of the time a turn off for them to not the fact of being accomplished, because that's a red flag for men that don't like you to have accomplishments, but to lead with that, to make that your personality, to kind of come off as superior or um, above approach when it comes to the things that you have, and not seeing any room for romance, family, other things that are important. So she also struggles with work life balance because she has so many businesses that the men that she's dating are wondering, do you actually have time for love? So I think that, she does need to work on her work life balance for sure, not to even just wait on having a partner, but just in general. Like, I think that there can be possibly some fear of having to ever experience homelessness or being broke again. So, operating out of fear, operating out of, not really lack, but just that trauma response of experiencing poverty and not ever wanting to experience that again. So, just finding some balance in her life, whether she has a partner or not, I think that'll be helpful for her. And, just continuing to focus on someone who will meet her emotional needs, continue to make her feel safe and protected, and making sure that she herself, with or without a partner, is grounded and feels stable and safe and supported, with her village, within herself, knowing that she's okay, feeling like she can be vulnerable enough to rely on others, because she could have a trauma response of not feeling comfortable or safe enough to allow herself to truly be vulnerable, because she doesn't want to be put in a vulnerable position. So, fellas, would you date Shanice? Stay tuned. Next dater coming right up. Next up, we have Naeem. Naeem is 42. He's a nutrition bar and gym owner. He is adopted. He went through a lot as a child. He is on a self discovery slash finding his identity and self love journey. He recognizes the love he wants to give to others that he needs to actually give to himself in order to attract what he wants. So he's noticing that he pours out a lot. He's like a lover boy, excited for love, desperate for love in a way, because of what he's been through, desperate for, I won't even use the word desperate, but yearning for family and connection and closeness. But he's not necessarily always giving that to himself. He says in the past he's went all in a little bit too fast. He is passionate about helping the hood get healthy. He has 5 children, 3 babies' mothers, and there has been some drama with that. He says he's a sucker for love. He's never been married. He had an incident with a lady named True that we'll talk about shortly in the next, maybe possibly next couple of clips. Um, he didn't like that she gave him a Google number instead of her direct number. Um, he hosted a group date at his gym. She came late. He mentioned the Google number again. They had some tense words between each other. She ended up walking away. Um, and then he also attended the pool party at Sprit's house. And he kind of is feeling Kiera. And we'll talk more about her in a minute. But let's dive deeper into Naeem. Some of Naeem's green flags: he is respectful, he is chivalrous to the ladies. He makes sure they are safe and protected when he's with them. And he has a nice personality. I do like that he's also self aware. He has acknowledged a lot of the things that he needs to work on, and he is working on them. And then, of course, giving back to the less fortunate and prioritizing health are green flags as well. His yellow flag, I would say, is falling in love so quickly. Even if you are a lover boy, you still have to make sure that you are doing your due diligence, vetting, making sure your values align, all of those great things. The red flags, I hate to call children red flags, but it's collectively the 5 children, the 3 baby mamas, and the drama with it. Like, at least if you're going to have all that going on, let it be peaceful and, healthy co parenting going on. And the fact that he has a lot of unresolved issues and trauma with the adoption, I think that, you know, people go through the things based on childhood, but I really believe he still needs to do some work to kind of heal that abandonment wound that he has, and just focus on vetting properly and being reasonable about who he will connect with, knowing that he has so many children. And then another red flag is he's never been married, but he's created all of these homes. But, you know, why didn't you marry any of these ladies, or why didn't those work out? So I would just say he needs to slow down, figure out what he really needs for himself to kind of heal some of the wounds that he has going on and make better decisions going forward. Ladies, would you date